These are Mariwasa quality play. Atid sa inyo ng Mariwasa tiles. Looking for quality tiles? Trust only Mariwasa. Uncompromising quality. Welcome to the fourth and final quarter. Migo Aliling kasama si Jason Webb and Miss Risa Diaz para sa PBA live on TV5. And seems that every time Junmar gets the ball at the post, somebody fouls him.
Yeah, but also you gotta give credit to the guards of Petron that actually gave that screen. Good cross screen right there. Frees up Junmar Fajardo. if you get enough space down there, you can do it.
Hey! Geek!
One out of two para kay Junmar Fajardo. That's the thing that we noticed though. He seems to be struggling from the line. This PLDT Home DSL PBA Philippine Cup is presented by the reliable family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
He's one of those guys, Miko, that when you look at his percentage, you're thinking that he should shoot a lot better. Guys like, you can just put guys like Willie Miller in that same breath, even Marshall Lassiter.
Basket won't count, pero may 2 free throws si Chris Ross. And Chris Ross has been a nice spark plug off the bench. Both ends, yeah.
Yes.
Impact on offense, impact on defense.
You know, when you have a guy that can play the defense that he plays, there's always going to be a spot for you. Plus, he's a guy that is willing to create and able to create for his teammates.
What do you have for us, Riza?
Nico, ang sabi ni Coach Bong Ramos, so far so good. This is actually according to their plan to be in striking distance against Petron, and hopefully sa mga bandang huling minuto ay makakapulap daw sila ng isang upset. Ang sabi lang ni Coach Bong, fourth quarter na. Ito daw yung kanilang weakness, kaya dapat walang kakalas. Denok played almost the entire third quarter, kaya nga ipinasok itong si Carlo Lastimosa na medyo mukhang kinabahan nung binigyan siya ng malaking responsibilidad. Ang sabi lang ni Willie, huwag kang kabahanan siya naman. Ito?
Kuya Willie, encouraging young Carlo Lastimosa. But Bong Ramos acknowledging yung inability ng Barako to close out games, which is very evident in game #1.
Yes, they were pummeled in the fourth quarter of that game.
Checking our Tadwai Rum, 5 on the floor, celebrating Rum excellence since 1854. Meyerhofer still busy here with 14 points. Sa mga unang bagi pa rin tayo ng fourth quarter.
But you know, Miko, teams will always say that, that they struggled in the fourth quarter. Only with a 3-quarter game.
That's a 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
That's the difference between winning teams and teams that struggle. The winning teams always play a very good fourth quarter, or actually play a good 48 minutes.
Lastimosa for 3. That's a foul on Jensen, I believe. First personal against Jensen. Third team foul against Barako Bull. JC Intal sent back in the ball game to provide more firepower to this Barako Bull unit. Jensen and Peña sit down. Mig Penisi comes in. So a lot of offense coming in here from Barako Bull with Penisi and Intal.
And the thing is, Dorian could not stay any longer because he stayed a number of minutes. Kung binabantayan niya si Doug.
Goes out, it will stay with Petron. 10 seconds natitira sa kanilang shot clock. Still an 11-point lead for Petron. And not some time remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Miller. Ital. That will be last touch on Ross. Although you see the quick hands of Ross.
Quick hands, quick feet to be able to get around JC and tap that basketball.
Meyerhofer. Oh, what a game for Meyerhofer. Now it's 16.
Should be his conference high.
Ross. Gets the ball out. Lassiter, shot clock down to 8. Lassiter pulling up, no go. Kramer with a tip in. It's now 87-76 para sa Petron. And so far, that Petron lead hovering 8, 9, 10 points dito sa second half.
You gotta think for Barako, they've gotta make a stop.
Ross on the move. And wow, Ross, great contribution off the bench tonight.
Ilang beses pag nakikita natin, if there's a fast break, Chris Ross definitely has been involved in it.
Petron. Over 8 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. We welcome you to our live coverage of the PBA quarterfinals. Petron against Barako. Petron hoping to sweep this series with a victory tonight. Rico Meyerhofer, the rest of the Energy Colas refuse to just fade into the sunset. Yo!
Conference best game already. Para Rico Meyerhofer. 18 points. He's looking really good there. Rebounding, getting points.
Remember, we're already in the fourth and final quarter. And it's do or die para sa Barako Bull.
Tapos siya pa magbababa. Siya pa magsiset ng play nila.
Lahat na siya nagpagawa. PBA Liver Lover with Liberade, Liver and Capsule. It's Liver Lover, boy.
The coach Bong making Rico bring down the basketball para walang pressure. Kasi pinapressure yung mga Barako.
That's a three for Vic Benesi, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Here we go again, down to 8 para dito sa Petron. Every time there's a timeout, Coach Bong's team, they're able to respond.
Meyerhofer really doing everything in his power to keep Barako Bull in this game. Timeout muna tayo. Lamang ang Petron Blade. Here's our Liberate assist brought to you by Liberate Silicone Capsule. Helps protect your liver naturally. Be a liver lover with Liberate. Swing back to live action. Ball na kay Lassiter. Shot knocked out to 8. Strong move by Lassiter and rebound para kay Willie Miller. Meyerhofer, Lastimosa, Miller, Benesi, and Intal. That is the Barako Bull unit on the floor. They're trying to erase this 8-point deficit. Benesi hits the three.
4-point play.
Brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Mick Benesi coming off screens. And Doug Kramer, hindi niya mahabol si Mick Benesi. You see him coming out here. Doug just goes through Rico Meyerhofer. 4-point play. And Rico has to make this an even better day for himself.
That's a two-man 4-point play. 3 points kay Mick. Tapos bonus free throw ni Meyerhofer. Out of 4. Highest lead was at 14 points para sa Petron. A bump on Benesi. Pleading for mercy. Please, Mr. Referee. Ay, mag-good.
Pag gagawin niya, yun ang sinasabi niya. Talaga nagbabanggaan sa ilalim eh. Remember, Mick already has a technical.
This is bringing. Technical foul at Mick. Mick didn't like it. Mick is going to explain his side to referee Noel Kilingen, who happens to be our Chief Justice tonight. Miller and Lastimosa are acting as his attorneys. Noel Kilingen telling Benesi, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's tough because your team is actually on a good run right now.
Oh, he's been ejected.
Yes, dahil pangalawa.
Dalawa na.
It's interesting that Marshall's the one taking this free throws. He was one of those guys na binanggit ko nga. When you look at his stats, they're saying he can't be shooting that low. He's shooting it at 67%.
Bong Ramos is taking 3 points from the PBA. He gets ejected. Meantime, action continues. Life goes on in both teams. Arwin, the Lutz, Kabandot, fires and scores!
Masakit yun. Kahit na hindi nakashoot ng free throw ang Petron, it's still nawala yung momentum, nawala yung flow ng game.
That was brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Well, the flow of game was actually pointing in the direction of Barako. They were in a good run.
Taylor fires the three. Brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Apat ang labang dito ng Petron as we near the halfway mark of the fourth period. Foul is on Dorian Peña. Fourth personal laban kay Peña. And remember, wala nang kapalitan si Dorian.
Wala na. Yeah, they've got to go a little bit deep or probably have...
Marcelo or Isip. Lassiter, no. And that will be last touch on, I believe, Arwin and Lassiter. So, bola ng Barako goal with 6:31 remaining in the ball game.
Not a bad situation for Coach Bong Ramos. Sabi nga niya, hover around the lead in the fourth quarter and then try to steal it.
Bangers, abang lang. Stay within shouting distance. Clock down to 9. Willie Miller for 3 off the mark. Air ball actually. Meyerhofer tries to save it. After kay Chris Lutz. Lutz on the move. To Junmar. Time to shoot, no need to rush. Lassiter for 3. Last touch on Arwin Santos.
Right now, I'm looking at the bench of Barako. They're into this game because they feel this is a game that is stealable.
Nagpas kalahati na tayo sa payoff period. Barako Ball is trying to trim down this 4-point deficit. With Miller, Randa, Meyerhofer, Peña, Orintan. Foul laban kay Junmar. Only a second personal. That's a third team foul against Petron Blaze. Clock knocked down to 8. Meyerhofer to Peña. The bump. Peña will take 2.
He's doing everything. That was a nice pass. Kali kay Rico Meyerhofer, nakita niya, hindi nakasilip sa bola si Junmar Fajardo and just gave it over the right ear of Junmar.
Photon Thunder Drive brought to you by Photon. Empower your business. That's Carlo Lastimosa.
sabi
wala.
But right now, for Barako, it's one thing to get close. It's another thing to get the lead and close it out.
Great change of pace by Lutz. Caught that transition defense by Barako napping.
Yes.
Fourth personal against Miller.
Players of Barako Ball not looking at the ball, not aware na tinulak na ng Petron yung bola.
Mga kapatid, speaking of sports, ito talaga ang walang tsampa dahil susunod na po ang Astig. Hosted po yan ni Paolo Bejones. Sa segunda naman po yan ng pambansang balitaan para sa progresibong Pilipino, ang Filipinos News. At po yan dito lang sa TV5 every day, all the way. Approaching the last 5 minutes of the fourth and final quarter, Meyerhofer bounce pass. Oh! Meyerhofer is like the point guard in this situation.
Lahat na ginagawa niya.
He's rebounding, defending, scoring, passing the ball, diving for loose balls, handing out the drinks, getting the towels.
Fourth on Junmar Fajardo.
And si Meyerhofer, you see the conference high for him. Best game in, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
And hindi pa ito nagpapahinga.
No, 19-11, and then he added 5 assists.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Dorian's fine. Florida. He's fine. What you really should check is the floor.
Exactly. Yun naman sinisip ko rin.
Dorian's fine.
It's just a 3-point lead at the moment. And again, Barako, there's not one guy that's hot at the moment in terms of scoring.
Ambag-ambag lang.
Ambag-ambag lang.
Just a 3-point game. Barako Bull trying to extend the series to a third and deciding game. Can they do it? Will Petron allow them to do it? Peña attacks. Whirls. Blocked by Junmar. One more try. Overshoots. Junmar with a rebound. Lutz. Back to Kabagdot. Kabagdot for 3. Yes, sir! Brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
That's such a big shot para dito sa Petron. Such a big shot that you can see Barako's going to use a timeout right here because it really sucked out the momentum from their team. That transition three-pointer, one of the hardest three-pointers to guard. Alex is able to hit it. But don't forget about this beautiful pass on the part of Chris Lutz.
There's that 3 by Alex Kabagdot leading to our V-Fresh Sigaw ng Bayan. Brought to you by V-Fresh, karunungan, kabutihan, kapayapaan, bukang bibig sa lamig. Petron fans into frenetic joy with 4:36 remaining, and it's a 6-point lead para sa Petron Blaze.
Just when Barako felt that they were there, they were knocking on the door, they had an offensive set, an opportunity, but an opportunity missed, and after that, transition three-pointer, napakahirap bantayan. Triple doubles. Guys doing it on offense and rebounding. The other one, Alex doing it on scoring and assists.
Barako Bull down by 6. Conference on the line for them. JC now gets away. JC now with 17 points.
Has liked that matchup against Marshall Lassiter. Has had a lot of success against him.
Still a 4-point advantage for Petron. And Miller thought he had a clean swipe, but probably caught parts of Junmar's arm. So 5 personal fouls laban kay Miller. 2 free throws para kay Junmar Fajardo. 13 points tonight for Junmar.
Yung tira ni Junmar, nandun naman sa, sa ring. Hindi lang, kumbaga, it's just not dropping in. Does not very rarely misses badly from the free throw line.
1 out of 2 for Junmar Fajardo for 14 points tonight. Increasing Petron's lead to 5, 97-92. We're entering the last 4 minutes of game number 2 of this best-of-3 series. Intal, iabot kay Miller. Barako Bull with 13 to work with. At the post, Intal against Lassiter. JC elevates, misses. Dorian keeping that ball alive. It's with Intal, and there's a foul against Petron.
There's going to be 2 free throws para dito kay JC Intal because Petron's in the penalty. But again, give credit to the energy na pinapakita ng Barako. They're getting those offensive rebounds.
Kanina, it was Dorian who kept that ball alive para sa Barako Bull.
Multiple possessions for them.
18 points now for the Rocket. JC Intal really having a great Philippine Cup.
He turned it around, maybe about middle of the conference. Found his form.
19 points. Barako Bull still trailing by 3. Shot clock reads 13. Lassiter on the move. Gets away, almost gets the layup, pero meron siyang 2 free throws with that bump by JC Intal.
He wants to stay close to Marshall because of his three-point shooting, but then you still gotta respect his drive. You see there, Marshall turning it around. Instead of settling for that outside shot, in-attacking niya dahil masyadong dikit naman si JC.
Marshall Lassiter hoping to make it a 5-point lead anew. Short. So Barako Bull stays within striking distance here. An aggressive move by Intal, who has all the confidence in the world to try and make things happen. Foul laban kay Lassiter, and he fouls out. So earlier, Big Penisi was ejected because of 2 technical fouls for Barako Bull. On the Petron side, they now lose Marshall Lassiter.
And again, that's all JC. JC being aggressive, picked up the last 2 fouls in a span of about 20 seconds. And that's a big blow para dito sa Petron. Although Ronald Tubel is a very capable player, Marshall Lassiter, one of those guys that, he just works well together with that lineup that they have, the five guys that they have on the floor.
So 1 out of 2 para kay JC Intal. So it's a 3-point game para sa Petron with 3:16 remaining in the 4th and final quarter. Barako Bull trying to stay alive here in the tournament. Petron Blaze hoping to advance to the semifinals with a victory in this game. Lots attack, spins, Arwin, corner shot. Got it.
Pick your poison. You can see right there the threat of the drive really sucks in the defense. Tapos libre si Arwin sa labas.
Back to a 5-point lead para sa Petron. Miller on the right side. Miller attacks baseline and again, 2 free throws for the Energy Colas. Willie Miller will go to the line.
Barako nakikita natin the last couple of plays able to get to the basket. Speaking of getting to the basket, defense has to react. Arwin another shot for 17.
Back to live action. All eyes on Willie Miller. Missing the first free throw. He's in double figures with 10. He struggled from the line. Pangalawang free throw for Miller. No problem. It's a 4-point game para sa Petron.
Still there. Still about where Coach Bong was saying.
Juma really battling for position. Laban kay Peña. Shot clock down to 8. No shot. Set shot. No go.
Because it took so much energy just to get the basketball para kay Junmar na he already settled for that outside shot because nakakapagod nga.
Firehoffer to Intal. Shot clock down to 10. Barako Bull down by 4. Firehoffer. Hand off to Denong Miranda, who wants to shoot here. Miranda will fire. Almost, but not quite. Nuts will wait for teammates as we enter the last 2 minutes.
Sa yung problema sa Barako, the offensive end. Who's your go-to guy? JC's been the man, but good defense on the part of Ronald Tubel.
And free throws here para kay Alex Cabagnot because both teams are in the penalty. Two free throws for Cabagnot. Alex, Arwin, and Junmar with big production. Big night for them. Bukas, big game. Ginebra against Alaska. All or nothing for both teams. Rubber match. We'll see who wins and advances to the semi-final round. So now it's back to a 6-point advantage para sa Petron Blaze. Let's see how Barako Bull will respond.
Gotta feel it's a must score right now para sa Barako.
So Intal demands for the ball, gets it against Nuts, makes a move, fall away. And Guardian gets the offensive rebound.
You know, JC's been their best option. But another thing that's also been great para sa Barako, most of their points here in the last few minutes have come via that offensive rebound. You get an offensive rebound, get to the free throw line once more.
2 free throws.
Two misses for Dorian Peña.
That hurt because they wanted to get into that lead. All of a sudden now, nagiging mahirap na para dito sa Barako.
1 minute and 12 natitira in the fourth and final quarter. And Kabakdot knows that they have 6 seconds to work with. He attacks and scores! 104-96, Petron Blaze surging ahead with a clutch basket by who else?
Yes, need a basket if you're Petron. The guy that's been making the big shots has been Alex Kabakdot. 22 points so far today. He's been giving out the assist, but this time around sabi niya, ako na naman o ako naman ngayon.
And that's the difference between Petron and Barako. In Petron, they have no problem recognizing, or at least you may ako na, okay, you know, I'll take over there. Ako na. Don't worry about it. And everyone knows, and everyone is confident that Kabakdot is used to, you know, last second plays, crunch time play. He is the crunch man after all.
And that's part of it, Nico, but the other part of it as well is the players that they have, they are confident that that is a mismatch in their eyes. Yeah. On Barako's side, they're still not really sure who has a mismatch on a day-to-day level.
Yeah, it depends. Sino ba mainit?
Sino mainit?
And even if may mainit, they're still not sure.
If it's a mismatch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it doesn't happen on a regular basis. 1 minute and 3 remaining. Can Barako Bulls still climb back here? Miranda. Miller.
They need a 3. They spent
fires a 3. No go. Then Miranda. New shot clock for Barako Bull. And Meyerhofer scores. 21 points for Rico Meyerhofer. Nuts. Trapped. Oh, Benok and Lutz. Okay, they totally forgot that they used to be teammates. Because Miranda slapped that ball away from Chris Lutz. Nauna yung body bump ni Rico Meyerhofer.
See right here. Foul called right there. See Lutz getting upset.
Kasi tinamaan siya
sa mukha dito pagpasok.
Damn, there you go.
And that's going on. Lutz actually missed the first free throw.
Makes the second. 105-98.
Oh, good foul. Not a good foul in front of Arvin Santos.
Kanina pa nasa penalty ang dalawang teams. Meyerhofer missed the first free throw. Best game by Meyerhofer in 3 seasons.
Maybe his best game, period. he has a double-double, 19 and 12 right about 5 assists.
Oh, turnover here. Also bola ng Barako Bull with 31.7 seconds remaining.
They're not going to give that timeout. They felt that Junmar was not able to put both feet in.
Intal for 3. No go. And Benok rebound, put back. 5-point game. With 26.8 seconds remaining. I tell you, this Barako Bull team is stubborn.
And they're not going to give up. This team is not going to give up because this is their season. Basically, that's it. The 26 seconds. they're going to give everything they have for the last 26 seconds of the Philippine Cup.
Ipahato receive sa ball. Ilang foul ka? Okay. So, ballin mo at tapakin mo yung bola. Tapos foul. Kung hindi mo natapik, foulin mo. Ha? Don't foul, Dorian. Alright. The moment they miss the ball, the shot, we get the rebound, atake tayo kagad, mabilis. Hindi ko muna itang timeout kung may atake. Pag walang atake, tsaka nyo yung timeout. Okay? Go.
26.8 seconds na natitira in Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. Dorian Peña and the rest of the Energy Colas, along with JC Intal, trying to find a way to erase a 5-point deficit with less than 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Dorian against Junmar. Lutz, shot clock reads 19. Miller trying to keep it step with Lutz. Lutz gets away. Handoff for Arwin. Lutz on the move.
The problem is, the ball did go to Junmar, but they did not want Dorian to foul, so they didn't have a choice. Too many guys on the floor that actually have 5 personal fouls, and they could not give up. Those guys could not give up the foul.
Meyerhofer fouls out, 21 points, 11 rebounds. That's a guy who went all out.
Yeah.
Rico Meyerhofer. But Petron looking good, up by 6.
That guy came into this game fully armed. He brought his BB gun. He showed it.
Kanina. 2 free throws para kay Chris Lutz. Things looking really good para sa Petron Blaze. Could be 11 seconds away from wrapping up the series and entering the semifinal round. Best player of the game is Alex Cabagnot. Tell us why, Jason Webb.
22 points. That's one side. But look at this, 12 assists. He was able to score for himself. He was able to set up his teammate. And just a good all-around game for Alex. 9 out of 10 from the free throw line as well.
Cabagnot had a big game. Usual double-double for him.
Junmar,
yeah, double-double for him as well.
Ross came in and there was a very, very good spark off the bench.
I say Ross gets honorable mention.
Yeah.
Junmar, for all the slaps that he received on the arms, mga tulak sa likod, I mean, that alone, does so much for Petron. 10 seconds remaining. Jensen for 3. That will do it. Petron Blaze will take care of Barako Bull with a series sweep, a hard-earned series sweep, I might want to add. And they win 107-100.
The Barako Bull came prepared in both games in this series. They were in it. In the first game of this series, they were actually leading coming into the last 5 minutes or so. Today, they had a shot. They were 3 points down in the last 3 minutes. But again, same thing na nangyari. They could not find that magical final push to get that victory.
That fourth quarter push,
yes,
which, para you anchor it on one guy and one guy can sort of try and carry you all the way till the end. In the case of Petron, they have a lot of guys who can do that. Marami yan, di ba? Junmar can do that. Lutz, Arwin. But in tonight's case, Alex was our best player. And now we're going to talk to the winning coach. One of the most soft-spoken coaches we know, Coach Gia Abanilla, Mr. Jalasio. Mr. Jalasio Abanilla.
Ay, Figo,
congratulations.
Salamat po, salamat.
How hard was it to try and dispose of Barako Bull? Kasi dami ng veterano. They're a physical team. They're a smart team. How hard was it to beat them in 2 games?
Well, honestly, I think it's really tough to play Barako, no? And they got a lot of veteran players, as you said, and they have a strong team. And coming into this game, we just want to build on the momentum that we had in the last game. And we got lucky in this game. I think they did a good job of keeping us at bay. And luckily, our defense towards the end, medyo naging okay naman.
Coach G, heading into the semifinals, you're going to face a team that's actually, the hottest team at the moment. How do you feel about your team at present, coming into the semifinals?
Well, right now, we're very happy that Junmar is, I would say, about 90% healthy, no?
90 pa lang yun?
Medyo meron pa rin siyang na nararamdaman, but I think a lot of the guys were stepped up, and even Doug Kramer really gave us a good lift, no? And I want to commend the guards right now, especially Alex Cabagnot and Chris Lutz, Chris Ross. I think they did a good job of setting the tempo. I think we were quick in our transition, and we created a lot of openings and three-point shots.
Coach J, I know you deserve this chance to greet your family and all your fans.
Oh, I want to greet my family, my wife Karen, my two kids, Gio and Kit, and my mom, okay, and my tita. I think this game is for you guys. Hopefully, we could build on this.
Congratulations, Coach J. Banilla and the rest of the Petron Blaze Boosters, winning over Barako 107-100 and winning the series 2 games to none. For these by partner